Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, I have some major updating to do. We are moving! So, it's been a long time of planning and going through the process of all the things, but I'm super excited to finally share with you guys that this month our family is going to be moving to, drumroll, Puerto Rico. So yes, we're moving. We're selling our home here in New Jersey and moving our family, me, Angel, Archie, and little Bub on the way to the fun tropical island of Puerto Rico. So it sounds crazy when I say it out loud. I always get the same kind of reactions out of like our family and our friends when we share. They're just like, what? No way. They don't believe us. They want to know why, they want to know how, they want to know the details. So I'm gonna share with you guys on this video like a little information on the move and how we came to this decision and why we came to this decision. And yeah, I don't know. So if you're interested in learning more about how we got to this point and why we're going to be moving to Puerto Rico, then keep watching. Okay, so first off, excuse the lighting in here. I have been wanting to film this for a week now. Not really, but like it's just hard to find times that are quiet and I'm not like multitasking with a toddler running around. So I'm filming this at like 10 o'clock at night, and our rooms are adjacent to Archie's room, so hopefully his sound machine is loud enough to like muffle my voice. I don't want to speak too loud, but I also know that like my camera doesn't have the best microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But anyway, thanks for coming back to another video. I am so excited to share the news that we're moving to Puerto Rico and just kind of talk to you guys a little bit more of why we decided to move, like when we're leaving, and just little details like that. I started talking about moving to Puerto Rico earlier this year. Like I would say I first planted the seed with my husband Angel in February. And at first he was just like, you're insane, we're not going to Puerto Rico, that makes no sense. And the reason I started thinking about this was because I was actually talking to one of my sisters, and she had always talked about how she wanted to live in Puerto Rico, and I was saying like, you know, y'all should do it, you know. Their current living situation and their current like lifestyle I felt would fit in really great with that island life and all that stuff, and for different reasons it just wasn't a thing in the cards for them right now. But as I was talking to her and convincing her about how it made sense for them to do it, I started realizing like we could totally do it. So I'm an interior designer, I'm a freelance interior designer. So I work for myself. I do contracting with other interior designers. I kind of help them out with some of their really large scale projects, and then I take on projects of my own. Therefore, I have a really flexible schedule, and I have the opportunity to work remote and work in different areas. So in terms of work, I don't see myself working in Puerto Rico right away or for like a good amount of time, because I'm gonna have my hands full with 2 little ones. So the work factor wasn't a huge factor for me. Obviously my husband works full-time and his job is currently remote. He's worked from home long before the pandemic, and he's always, you know, his company, he's always been employed as, you know, a working from home person. So I just started planning the bug, if you will, about, you know, hey, why don't you see if it would be like possible for you to work remote? And he's like, had all the reasons why we shouldn't even bother with this, but I had all the reasons as to why I think it would be a really good idea for us to do right now for this current season of our life. Now, this was pre-pregnancy that I'm, you know, doing all this and thinking about all this and all the things. So then fast forward a few months, my parents decide to list their home. And I don't have any, like, I don't have much family in Puerto Rico, or not in Puerto Rico. I have a lot of family in Puerto Rico, but I don't have that much family left in New Jersey. Like, my sisters don't live in New Jersey. I have like some cousins, some aunts that live here. But like my main, like, immediate family doesn't live in Jersey, and they haven't lived in Jersey in a really long time. But my husband's family, they all live here, and we're all so close and spend a lot of time with each other. So it was kind of hard, like, thinking about the idea of leaving Jersey. But my husband and I had always talked about how we weren't sure that Jersey was it for us, that we were gonna stay here for good. I mean, we were born and raised originally from New Jersey, but once I got out of the military and we made it back over to the East Coast, we always kind of had it in our mind that this was going to be a temporary thing for us. We just didn't really have that expiration date for New Jersey just yet. We were just kind of going through the motions, enjoying our home that we had just purchased in 2019 and all the things. But when my mom and dad decided to list their house in the current market that we're in, and if you know anything about real estate right now, it's starting to supposedly die down, but over the last year and the beginning of this year, it was the time to sell. Like, houses were selling way over asking price, way over listed price, and people were making a lot of money back on their homes. And so when we started talking to the realtor for my parents' house, I just thought, well, what if we just talk to her about our house? Let's just see what we could do. Like, what do the numbers look like for us? And let me tell you, that's all it took. After months of back and forth ideas and debates about why we should do it or why we shouldn't do it, all it took was to see, you know, what our house could potentially sell for in the current market. And that was it. We decided to list our house in June, and we are officially under contract. We have a closing date set for very, very soon. We started the full process of relocating to Puerto Rico. Now, mind you, sorry, oh, that's Angel, okay. Mind you, I was pregnant in June. I knew I was pregnant in June. So rewind back to April when I found out I was pregnant. I had just started getting Angel on board with the idea of Puerto Rico, because for us it's definitely a temporary thing. Like, I don't want to say we're relocating to Puerto Rico permanently. I don't think I'll ever say I'm gonna be going anywhere permanently. Like, that's just not realistic. I don't know, like, I would love to set roots somewhere someday, but I have not found that place that I'm like, that is the place that I want to live for the rest of my life. So in the meantime, while we're figuring it out, and while our kids are still really young, like Archie's 2 years old, he won't start kindergarten until he's like 5 or something like that, and this baby isn't even here yet. So, you know, our thought process is, let's go while the kids are young. If Angel can relocate and work remote from Puerto Rico, if we can sell this house and make a really good come up, it makes sense for us to take this little like hiatus to Puerto Rico while we figure out where we do want to plant those roots, where we do want to settle down and raise our family and buy our, you know, 10-year home, if you will. Like, we just don't know what that looks like, and I don't want to buy in this market. I wouldn't mind selling in this market, but I definitely don't want to be in a position where I'm forced to buy a home in this market when I'm not entirely sure where I want to live long term. And so why not go somewhere super beautiful and it's home. Like, I grew up going to Puerto Rico every single summer, and I never had the opportunity to live there. As a kid, all my cousins were born in Puerto Rico, and if they weren't born in Puerto Rico, they moved to Puerto Rico really young and were raised there. And I always thought it'd be super cool to have the opportunity to live on the island someday. I just figured I'd have to wait until I retired. But the season of life that we're currently in, it's just too easy for us to do it. And I say easy very loosely, because this move has been nothing but easy. But what it has been is so, I can't even put it into words. Like, I'm so at peace with it. Like, through the obstacles, through the hurdles, whatever has come our way, somehow it all seamlessly like works itself out. I have not been stressed about this move. I have not been, you know, anxious about this move. Like, I feel so at peace. I have prayed about this. I have asked, you know, God several times on several moments, because I'm not gonna lie, like, it comes with its moments of like stress and anxiety, but overall, like, the entire process hasn't been something that's been extremely strenuous or stressful on my mind, on my heart, on my body. And it really puts my heart at peace that this is what's right for us right now. Everything with the home selling process, thank God, has gone really well. Everything with the relocating of our family, our pets, has gone really, really well. I mean, we're still, you know, sorting through some hurdles with certain details about things, but you know, we found an amazing home in Puerto Rico that we have officially signed our lease for, and we'll be moving into very, very soon. God willing, everything continues to go seamlessly and smoothly. But this whole entire process from start to finish has had the opportunities for us to pull the plug, especially when I found out I was pregnant, because that is, for me, the biggest nerve wrecker is giving birth over there. But people do it all the time. Like, women do it all the time, and let me tell you, I've been through some crap, so I'm very, what's the word, confident in my abilities as a woman and as a mother, and I think it's gonna be fine, and God willing, it will be fine. And so far, everything has gone fine, and it's all just kind of like really fallen into place so perfectly for this to be a reality for us, and I'm so excited. And I just wanted to share it with you guys, because my house is looking really empty, and it's getting really hard to like film videos without it being super obvious that something's going on. Again, excuse the lighting in here, I'm sorry. This is my only opportunity to film this, so but yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling good about this. I'm really excited. I'm super excited to finally be able to share, and I'm so excited for the content that I'm going to be able to upload, the memories that I'm going to be able to record and create vlogs and videos about, as my kids are experiencing this amazing opportunity that I would have loved to have as a child. Hopefully Archie comes back fully bilingual. But yeah, I'm excited. We're excited, and you know, send us all the good vibes. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you have any questions. But yeah, that's really it in a nutshell. I want to give you guys like a quick little tour of the house and where we're at right now. We are going to be having like our final movers come in a few days, weeks, less than that, soon, very, very soon. We're gonna have an empty house, and I kind of want to like take you guys down that journey and kind of like do some moving vlogs and things like that, and kind of show you around my new neighborhood when we get to Puerto Rico. Like, I'm really, really excited to bring you guys along on this journey, and I hope that you guys are excited to watch. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna take you around the house real quick and show you like what we're working with until, you know, the final move. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Okay, so here's our bedroom. Still have plenty of things in here. I've taken down the curtains and kind of left things very bare in terms of like decor. I've downsized my closet quite a bit, but still have some packing to do in there. Guest bedroom is down to the bare bones as well. Minimal decor, minimal everything. The bigger pieces of furniture are just gonna get packed up and loaded up professionally. Okay, I'm not gonna show you guys the bathroom because there's not like much to pack in there anyway. The living room, on the other hand, whoa. Y'all remember my house tour, so you guys know what this used to look like. All my window treatments have been taken down. Our sofa, our little sectional, was sold. This is actually our outdoor furniture. I brought the cushions inside the other day. Well, I washed them outside. Like I hand washed all the cushions from my outdoor furniture and got them nice and clean. And then we ended up bringing the little love seat in just so we have somewhere to sit. And I just threw this fuzzy blanket on top because it's just like way softer than outdoor furniture. Outdoor furniture can be kind of like stiff and a little, not scratchy, but just not the coziest for cuddling. So this is our makeshift seating arrangement. Archie has surprisingly adjusted super well to the bear house. Like the way things look right now, he's like not even like caring. Like he just will sit wherever. Sometimes it's that little red chair, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's there. Still a big fan of the dog bed for some reason. His play corner is actually been downsized significantly, but I've kept most things available for him for now until we do like the final pack. My plants are unfortunately not coming. I can't even talk about it because it makes me super sad, but we have seven large boxes packed so far. My kitchen is still in full swing because like I literally cook every single day, all of our meals, so I was not about to pack this up prematurely, so she will stay in working order for a little while longer. This is being sold to the new homeowners. I sold my dining room table, so we're currently using our little like birthday party table. This is the party table that I always like use for parties and stuff. We're keeping our chairs, we're keeping our rugs, and we just have to finish packing up. Actually, there's nothing to pack in here, just these curtains, but for privacy, I wanted to keep them up until like last minute. And then the office is looking real bare as well. So that's kind of where we're at the house right now. We are coming close to the end. But I'm really excited that I got to finally share this news with you guys. And yeah, I'm excited for more like videos that are based around the move, to show you guys Puerto Rico as I'm exploring it myself and learning about living on the island versus vacationing on the island. So again, thank you guys for watching.